You know, the grand dame, Karen Huger, she said, in order to owe millions, you got to make millions. That's what she said. That's what she said. Well, this is according to Us Weekly. So Offset's tax debt grows to seven-figure sum after IRS makes $500,000 demand amid Cardi B divorce. This was an exclusive. This is a mess. Hmm. You know I got something to say. Hold up. These pop-ups. Come on. All right. So it goes a little something like this. Cardi B's estranged husband, Offset, was hit with a new six-figure lien, bringing his unpaid tax bill to over $2.3 million. Us Weekly can exclusively report on October the 15th, the IRS filed a federal tax lien against Offset. The government agency accused the entertainer of owing $486,000. $468,426.35 in taxes for 2023, the year before his split from the Bodak Yellow rapper 33. Um, the bill comes months after the IRS filed a separate lien against Offset on April the 3rd, 2024. In that filing, the musician was accused of owing basically over 1,575,266.73 for the year 2022. On March 12th, the Georgia Department of Revenue filed a tax lien over an alleged $292,000 owed by Offset for 2021. The agency said the original tax bill was over $167,000, but the debt grew over time with interest, $53,000, um, and also $40,000 in collection fees of $33,000. Girl, girl, oh wait, girl, Mm-mm. The IRS and the Georgia Department of Revenue have not released the liens of yet, according to official records. The total of the three liens come to basically over $2.3 million. I'll put that. That's pretty much the sum of the article. I'll put the link to the description to the article in the description box. This is what I gotta say. Now, this is what I gotta say. One, listen. We all owe somebody, whether it's your credit card, whether it's the person who you owe $20 to, okay, whether it's that your best friend who you borrowed $100 from, girl, last year, whether it's Sally Mae, student loans, IRS, child support, credit card, girl, cell phone, mortgage. We owe somebody. Now, do we owe over 2.3 million? Um, no. Okay. No, no, no. Owing somebody $20 is a lot different from owing somebody 2.3. And girl, when you really think about it, that's just to one person. Girl, that's how much he owes in taxes. So, girl, how much do you really owe? Girl, how much? And we got to digging through your bills, which is none of our business. But if we really got to digging through his bills, how much do you really owe? And when you were getting all this money, who was in control of the money? It sounds like whoever was in control of Cardi's made sure that they kept Cardi's money or whatever she had going on separate from his, even though they were married. Right? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. That's what it sounds like to me, which is a good thing, right? I don't know. I don't know how it is when you're married and you file taxes and all that stuff. Can you still file separately? I don't know. But whatever happened, clearly Cardi is not involved in his mess, even though they were married at the time. Girl, this is probably part of the reason why he wanna shake down of the Chanel. I be trying to tell y'all. Cardi came out and told us that Offset was trying to take her goddamn money.
All right.
Let me tell you something. One thing about it, two things for sure, three things for certain. This has nothing to do with materialistic stuff, right? I have a belief that even if your goal is not to be rich, I do believe that everybody just wants to be comfortable. Whatever your definition of comfortable is, I do believe everybody wants to be comfortable though. Just, just make sure your bills are paid. You got enough to take the family on a trip every now and again. You ain't got to run around here trying to borrow money from nobody. I think that would be the goal for everybody, or a hope for everybody, right? Um, but one thing I'm not gonna do is, can you imagine? Can you imagine you really working your ass off and doing what you need to do to try to get to a place where whatever your definition of success is, and then you get married, and then a person who you're married to continues to cheat on you and cheat on you and cheat on you, even to the point where you have now been involved in his mess by choice, right? Because remember, didn't Cardi like send some strippers or some shit up like that to try to beat up? Send some people to beat up a stripper or some strippers that Offset was messing with. It was a story. Yeah, I remember this was years ago. And then you look up, and then that motherfucker try to take your goddamn money. I One, that's why y'all don't need to get married. Two, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Two, I do believe, and I don't care if it's a man, woman, non-binary, non-gender conforming. I believe that if you get married and the cause of the divorce is because you stepped outside of the marriage, if there's any type of infidelity that was the cause or part of the reason why you got married, I don't think that you should be able to get spousal support at all. Bitch, how you gonna try to get the goddamn money when, bitch, you will still have access to the money? Shout out to Sweet Tea. You will still have access to the money if you had a little bit of self-control and kept your dick in your pants. But because you couldn't, and now I want a divorce, you want to try to take my goddamn money. Can y'all imagine me in a relationship with a man? And girl, I've been over here trying to work my ass off, trying to get my YouTube girl popping, girl, trying to get the things of the things, trying to be happy and successful. And then, girl, I get with a nigga, and then the nigga cheats on me, and then tell me I gotta pay him spousal support. Girl, we will tear that house to shreds. Girl, the way we will fight like two bitches in the middle of the street who can't stand each other. Do you hear me? Do you hear what I'm saying? Girl, I'm not lying to y'all. Girl, if I ever got into a relationship and if I got married and a man cheated on me and then turned around and said that he wants spousal support from me, baby, the way we would tear up wherever we at, we gonna tear it up. You done lost your goddamn mind. Nigga, we would still be together. And you would have a little access to the money if you could control what was going on down below your waist. Okay? But I'm supposed to pay you because you cheated on me. What type of fuck shit is that? I don't think you should. I don't think anybody. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. I think that spousal support should not be on the table if the person cheats. I think that should be one of the reasons why you should not be able to even request spousal support if there's any type of infidelity. It's a wrap. How you gonna cheat and ask for money, girl? Girl, 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 girl. I would be livid. And then y'all know I already have a double standard, anyways. I do. At least at least I know my double standards. Like besides the cheatation that I just mentioned, I will tell a woman, girl, you better try to get your spousal support. But girl, if it's a man, I do look at the man kind of different. I'm not gonna lie. I do. When I find out when I find out a man has tried to take a woman's money, I look at you as less of a man. I really do. It's like, ugh. Like, girl, you like, ugh, you really trying to take that lady money? Like, ugh. Nigga, you are so whack to me. I think that is the wackest thing ever. Like y'all be wanting to walk around here and be men and men and men, and I'm a man, right? But then, girl, you really want to be a bitch. Just saying, you want to be kept. You want to be kept, girl. Just say it. Just saying. Do it. Okay, shout out to Brownstone. Just say it, girl. I don't like stuff like that. Anytime. I don't care if it's Peter. Not well, Peter didn't try to take Cynthia's money. That's why I had so much respect for Peter, because Peter never tried to take Cynthia's money. I was like, well, that kind of did make, even though, girl, he was over there, girl, not. I think he was stealing from the employees or something, taking money out of the. You know how you take the money out of the employees' checks, and then you're supposed to pay the taxes, whatever he was doing. But that I had so much respect for Peter when I found out he was not trying to take um Cynthia's money. But then you have a group of niggas out there who just don't care. I be trying to tell y'all it's a shakedown of the Chanels. I be trying to tell y'all it's a shakedown of the Chanel. It's a shakedown of the Michael Kors. It's a shakedown of the Aldo accessories. Okay, it's a shakedown of the Tory Burches. It's a shakedown of the Kate Spades. It's a shakedown of the Celine's, baby. It's a shakedown. And y'all ain't gonna learn y'all lesson until a nigga trying to shake your purse. Girl, not on my watch. Not on my watch.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
I don't know what Offset gonna do about owing all that goddamn money to them people. You gonna have to figure out something. That's a lot of money to owe.
Baby.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to owe, especially when you probably ain't got it. It's not funny. Because we got real life shit going on, right? But we don't owe nobody no 2.3. But like Karen, I guess on the flip side, in order to owe 2.3, you had to make 2.3. That's some shit that Karen would say. He owed 2.3 because he made more than 2.3. Oh yes. Shout out to the grind dom. I can't wait till Karen comes back to Real Housewives of Potomac next season. Oh, Karen gonna come. Anyways, girl, I was about to start getting on Potomac. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. Shout out to Offset. Hopefully he can figure out what he got going on. Listen to this. This is sad. This is really, really sad. This is according to the Neighborhood Talk. It ain't over. Drake files an appeal to reopen his defamation suit against UMG after judge dismissed the case. When I be trying to tell y'all, Aubrey is a white woman. Aubrey is a white lady. Aubrey is a white woman, a rich white woman at that. And that's the most dangerous kind. No shade.
I am a white woman in ladies.
Neighbors get into this. Drake isn't going down without a fight.
I'm not going down without a motherfucking fight.
He has appealed a judge's decision to throw out his defamation suit against Universal Music Group. According to Billboard, Drake and his legal team filed the motion to appeal just weeks after a judge shut his case down. As we previously reported earlier this month, the judge felt like the case had no basis given that Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us was a rap diss and not meant to be taken as law. The judge also called out Drake for being mad at the derogatory lyrics in the song, but also saying his own defaming lyrics against Kendrick, in his own diss. Basically, girl, how you mad at what she said when, girl, you said something too? You just mad what she said hurt your feelings more than what you said hurt hers. I keep telling y'all, it's like a reading battle. Girl, for the girls out there, girl, the best way to put it is like housewives. They got into a reading battle, and Kendrick got mad because he didn't read. I mean, not Kendrick. Drake, Aubrey got mad because he couldn't outread Kendrick, and then he want to go to HR and tell. Your tongue ain't a slick nigga. Well, I don't even know here, girl. I'm just saying nigga real loosely, okay? It's unclear what basis Drake's legal team is going to argue in this appeal due to them not giving their reason in the court documents. It will all be revealed, though, in later briefings at the appeals court. A rep for Drake told Billboard on Wednesday, "This confirms our intent to appeal, and we look forward to the Court of Appeals reviewing what filing in the coming weeks. That filing in the coming weeks. What y'all think, neighbors? Y'all here for Drake fighting this, or y'all think he should just take the L? Girl, he should take the triple L, girl. He's a mess. She really is. This is embarrassing. I'm not even a rap boy like that. But I know this has to be embarrassing. This has to be embarrassing, especially like I still listen to. I got a couple of Kendrick songs and a couple of Drake songs on my playlist, so I'm not gonna stop listening to either one. But I'm just saying, like, this is embarrassing. And it just really goes to show that, like, Drake, you really do move in a very questionable way. You really do. And it's given it's given you taking after your mama side. We just gonna be honest about it. Now again, he's not suing Kendrick. It's UMG, basically. Kendrick is not, I don't think Kendrick is even mentioned in the lawsuit. He's just saying that, he thinks that Kendrick. And it just goes to show that, like, Drake really think he's bigger than the program because, he thinks that UMG was behind Payola and the success of Kendrick's song, even though they're all on the same record label. If they're using Payola to have some type of success attached to Kendrick, then why the fuck would they not do the same thing for you? If I had 10 people on my roster, why would I only want to just put on one when it's going to benefit me and everybody else if we could fill up all the top 10 spots? You see what I'm saying? If it's 10 spots available and I have 10 if it's 10 spots available and I have 10 people on my roster, why would I only want to just do underhanded shit for one? No, bitch, I'm doing underhanded shit for all 10. Okay? I want to have everybody on the mother. I want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want everybody to succeed because your success also benefits me. And why is it so hard for Kendrick to believe that? I mean, not Kendrick. I keep saying Kendrick. Why is it so hard for Aubrey to believe that Kendrick can't just be successful because he's successful? Should we start questioning Drake's success? Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, so DDG and The Little Mermaid dropped DV restraining orders and set Wednesday visits for DDG and Halo. So, neighbors, it looks like DDG and Haley. Wait, Halle. It's Halle. Halle Bailey are finally putting their drama behind them, according to TMZ. The exes have officially dropped their DV restraining orders requests against each other and worked out a temporary custody plan for their 1-year-old son, Halo. The new arrangement, approved by a judge, gives DDG custody on Wednesday and certain weekends. Both parents also agreed they can revisit the issue if anything happens in the future. They even came up with a holiday schedule starting with Halloween so Halo can spend time with both mom and dad. The new agreement also says they cannot publicly talk bad about each other or post Halo on social media, which was a major issue during their breakup. Recently, DDG extended an olive branch through his song 17 More Years, where he praised Halle's parenting and said he no longer wants to fight. Girl, shut up. It seems like his peace offering worked because both stars appear ready to co parent and move forward. Girl. I mean, girl, that's good for them, girl. I really don't care. At the end of the day, the most important lesson is, it really doesn't matter because you can think that you're ready to have a baby with somebody, and then when the baby gets here, the person who you thought was going to be there might not be the same person, and that's for men and for women. non-binary, non-gender conforming, trans, whatever, girl. But we're not gonna sit here and act like the signs wasn't there though. I'm not gonna tug on Haley's wig or Halle, whatever the hell her name is. I'm not gonna tug on her wig, but girl, we're not gonna sit here and act like girl we ain't no DDG when I ain't shit nigga. It just so happened we knew before you. All we saw, we wasn't in love, but we saw. And now, girl, every time we look up, girl, his friends was online. Girl, that was it the Twitch girls and boys? What are they called? Twitch? Is it Twitch? Twitch? Girl, his friends was online dragging you, girl. Dragging you by your lock. I said, oh, sister, get up, sister. Anyways, I'm gone, y'all. I'm about to watch the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City again and take some notes. And then I'll have that up later tonight. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.